It's just obnoxious.
I think that's actually holding is a really good strat, especially if you're against a Wasp player. Because a Wasp player can do like crazy all-ins with crabs and stuff. But yeah, anyways, we've done this again. So this is like game 2, but the first one didn't count. So it's like a both of them expanding. And again, Jayxp here has given up some flexibility in his tier 1 of having most people play like a ground unit and an anti-air unit, and instead he's gone Blink plus Wasp against Wasp, and then you have like anti-air blinks. Blink Hunter, I believe it's called, for Nicoract. So, like, okay, see, that's great. Any units you can pick off with these Wasps, it's super, super good for you. And he's just going to dive. Wow, dives on the workers.
This is pretty unfortunate.
Well, in melee versus melee, if you dive on workers with the melee and you're in between, the other workers can't get good surface areas, so you get a ton of damage. This was actually really... I would say that was...
That's really good.
I think that was really good.
I mean, he's not even on the other side of the map. He's down a bunch of workers now. They take forever to come back, and yeah, he's just going to get counterattacked again.
Yeah,
so.
He's definitely going to get countered, but like I think what you do here is you make a few blinks because you know you're going to get countered, and you just attack really hard, and you should have enough units to deal similar damage over here. You got to pull those back, though. You can't let those attack like that. You got to wait for your
he
blinks.
Can kill this for sure. He's got enough wasps.
No, with the blinks up. Well, yeah, if he's sacking them like that, you got to keep them back.
I don't know why he's losing wasps like that, but
yeah, definitely a bit of a mistake. I think the Wasp is going to be the hardest unit to balance in this game. It is so by far the strongest of the tier 1s, but there are things that can play against it. Not to act like there's not. It's just like so strong.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I think it's best for the counter abilities. Like, it's a sick harass unit.
It's
you basically
so
have to
fast.
always be at home or respect it.
Yeah, and like it can just expand quicker. Like against most of the ranged units, if you just attack with your first Wasps, it forces them to make more units, and you can expand quicker no matter what. So it's just like...
No, I mean, even against one-basers, I enjoy the Wasp is a great unit to just stop them from being able to counterattack, force them to build tier 1 units to not just die. I mean...
kind of interesting here. You can see a lot of Blink Hunters added in by Nicoract because he was doing that push. And yeah, he's doing a fantastic job here on this damage.
Yeah, I actually like the anti-air blink unit with Wasps. I think it's actually pretty good. And still, like, at least then you have some flexibility around anti-air.
I think it's the best tier 1 anti-air.
Yeah, it's good.
In fact, I like it more than a lot of the tier 2 anti-airs. It's like, it's legit really, really good. Just the maneuverability, because most of the micro you'll see from air units is shifting away from the anti-air, and you just can't do that against the blink ones. Or if your anti-air units get in front of your regular units or whatever, like they'll get powered down, but with these you can just like quickly fix that with a blink.
Yeah, the blinks are nice.
Yeah, the blink hunters are amazing. They've actually been nerfed. They were definitely nerfed in the last beta. I don't know about this one.
I like the tier 3 blink unit as well.
Do you? I haven't had any luck with that one.
Well, it was good. It was good in the last beta. I'm not sure about now.
Yeah. There's some weird stuff going on with the high tier anti-air units where they're dying to tier 2 units sometimes. Okay, a cat bus is out. Game's over. Nah, but like cat bus is like crazy strong.
Not strong enough.
No. Well, that was a lot of units it was trying to take out by itself. So Jayxp going to lose that first game. He did try to attack really, really quickly there. A lot of aggression from Nicoract. I think it was just the counterattacking that did it for him.
Well, also the one slip in where he got a ton of workers is really good.
Yeah, any move like that is going to be very tough to deal with. But yeah, Wasps are just, they're so good. I made a little video about it, but like, tell me what you think about this, because I know you definitely don't watch any of my fucking videos, because you just lost your passion. So basically, I think it's really, really unbelievably hard to balance melee units in this game because you have no buildings. The way that melee units are balanced is they have to be faster than ranged units, so they can always like outrun them and catch them because they have to connect. You don't want to be kited endlessly. But the way that you counter them is via SimCity in RTS games. You look at any good RTS game, and it's literally building placement and buildings kind of being in the way and sucking up surface area. That's how it's like, whether it's a wall or it's you know, we see it in literally all of them. Like you see like farm walls in Age of Empires, you see depot walls, pylon walls, anything. Like that's how you stop melee units.
That is a way. That is not the only way. But that
Well,
is
no,
a
I mean
way.
you can get things like splash damage, but you know, this game it doesn't have things like upgrades, so it's like basically buildings would be what you would normally use in these situations. So yeah, I just think it's going to be really hard to balance the melee units.
But there are also lots of ways they can balance them. They don't need buildings per se. So like for example, units like Banelings do counter melee units, and those aren't buildings.
Yeah, but that's splash. That's like another tier.
I know. I'm just saying that is a way to deal with melee.
Yep.
So.
No, it is. I feel like the early game is so dominated by melee, it's crazy. Okay, so to mention, Jayxp has refreshed his deck pretty much completely. He's playing a recall deck here. Recalls, I think, are very good right now, but if you attack right away, you force them into making more than 6, so you can just expand again with wasps. So the recalls will always be behind at the beginning, but once you start hitting critical mass, like they do really well. So look, see, he forces, now you pull back generally. I guess he'll just fight. Well, actually, he got such a good surround, it worked. Jayxp's screwed. Yeah, he should be expanding here. Yeah, and he has expanded, actually. We didn't get the verbal thing, but he did expand off of that. And if, you just keep making wasps, and if you keep doing this, like, you might be able to do it again, right? Like, he has to recall out of there.
And he took a ton of damage too. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty bad. Yeah, I don't know how you can come back, honestly.
Like, you can tech or expand here, and I think both are really good. I'm not even sure which would be better for Nicoract.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting his third, so.
He's getting a fourth now.
Yeah, no, this feels pretty commanding.
Dude, he doesn't have workers to hide in. I feel like when they do this, you just attack the third. Yep. And if they recall, they have nowhere to retreat to. You just surround them. He's
just going for it.
Yeah. Well, here you do have these little areas you can get into. Like you have to kind of use the workers.
But this is really nice. Like, the workers are going to evaporate.
Yeah. How do you ever catch up here?
Yeah, you don't. I don't think. He's not even going to be able to kill them. Well, he will, but even an even trade after losing all these workers is horrible, and it wasn't an even trade.
Yeah. Look how few units he has. And now, like, how do you... Like, it's non-stop economy on the other side. He's got 3 bases full. His 4th base is about to pop up. He can literally just expand again and keep making these units.
Yeah, he doesn't even need to tech.
And he is teching, too.
He doesn't have to, but yeah.
Yeah, he can do whatever the fuck he wants right now.
No, it's over now, I'd say.
Yeah, I think we'll be seeing a GG. It looks like a 2-0 for Nicoract.
Surprising. I mean, I feel like in the previous beta that if they went recall, it wasn't actually that easy to do what's going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like the recalls seem to be really, really good, just in general against wasps.
Recalls got slightly nerfed in this one. Well, actually, it's a pretty big nerf. Like their recall takes a lot longer.
That makes sense.
Before, if you recalled, your opponent had to move instantaneously to not take damage. Now they have forever to move. It just like it starts blinking and shit, and it takes a long time. Okay, he is infinity dead. Recalls cannot deal with mortars.
No, I mean he's been infinity dead for a while now. But now he is actually
2 infinities.
Infinitely dead. Yeah.
Yeah. GG. Nicoract winning the first match here in the King of the Hill.
I want to say I played a fair amount of games against Jayxp in the last beta.
Skip.
Yeah, I played Jayxp a ton of times. He's been up at the top quite a bit. We're going to unpause donos for a minute while Mapu gets our next player.
Just resubscribed for 6